Hi, I am Kara. Welcome to my channel where we discuss all the latest news surrounding XRP and Ripple. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Today is absolutely packed with XRP news, and we need to talk about all of it. We've got three major stories breaking today. Amazon Web Services is partnering with Ripple to bring AI to the XRP ledger. XRP ETFs just saw their first outflows after 2 months of gains, and XRP is still holding strong above 210 despite some market uncertainty. Each of these stories tells us something important about where XRP is headed, so let's dive in. Okay, let's start with the biggest news, and honestly, this could be huge for the XRP ledger's future. Amazon Web Services, one of the world's largest cloud computing platforms, is working with Ripple to integrate AI into the XRP ledger using something called Amazon Bedrock. Now, what does this actually mean? Currently, when engineers need to analyze the XRP ledger system logs and performance data, it can take them 2 to 3 days to manually review everything and spot potential issues. With the XRP ledger processing such a high volume of fast, low-cost transactions, that creates a massive amount of data to sort through. But with this Amazon AI integration, that analysis time could be reduced from days to just minutes. Think about that. What takes human engineers multiple days could be done by AI in minutes. This means faster problem detection, quicker optimization, and ultimately a more efficient network. Why does this matter? Well, first, it shows that major tech companies like Amazon are taking the XRP ledger seriously. This isn't just some random partnership. This is AWS, the backbone of much of the internet. Second, it could make the XRPL significantly more competitive when it comes to enterprise adoption. If businesses know the network can be monitored and optimized in real time using AI, that's a huge selling point. And third, this could be just the beginning. If Amazon is exploring ways to improve the XRP ledger's infrastructure, what other innovations could be coming down the pipeline? Now let's talk about something that has some people concerned. XRP ETFs just experienced their first outflows after an incredible 8-week streak of inflows. We saw about $40 million leave XRP ETFs, with the bulk of that, around $47 million, coming from 21 Shares Toxar fund, while other funds remained relatively stable or even positive. So should we be worried? Here's my take on this. After 8 consecutive weeks of money flowing into XRP ETFs, some profit taking was inevitable. Remember, XRP has had an incredible run recently, and investors who got in early are likely taking some profits off the table. That's completely normal market behavior. Also, let's put this in perspective. We're talking about $40 million in outflows after weeks of massive inflows. According to the data I've seen, XRP ETFs had been outperforming even Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF inflows during their streak. So 1 week of outflows doesn't necessarily signal a trend reversal. What I'm watching for is whether this continues next week. If we see another week or two of sustained outflows, then we might need to reassess the institutional sentiment. But a single week of outflows after such a strong run? That's just normal market dynamics. It's also worth noting that the other XRP ETFs remained stable or saw small inflows. So this wasn't a broad exodus from XRP. It was primarily concentrated in one fund. Speaking of the price, XRP is currently trading just above $2.10, holding relatively steady despite today's mixed news. It's actually up about 13% over the past week, which is solid performance. What's interesting is that whale activity, those large holders of XRP, seems to be easing up on deposits to exchanges like Binance. When whales deposit to exchanges, it usually means they're preparing to sell. So the fact that those deposits are slowing down suggests that distribution pressure might be decreasing. That's actually a bullish sign. I've also been seeing some analysts talking about XRP potentially reaching ambitious targets around $20 this year, which would be fantastic for all holders. Now, I always take price predictions with a grain of salt, but the fundamental factors are certainly lining up. We've got the SEC case resolved, ETFs approved and trading, increasing integration into Ripple's payment ecosystem, and now this Amazon partnership. The key question is whether XRP can break through the current resistance levels and establish $2.50 or $3 as the new floor. That's what I'm watching in the short term. So, what's my overall take on today's news? I think the Amazon AI partnership is genuinely significant and could be a major catalyst for institutional adoption. This is the kind of enterprise level validation that the XRP ledger needs to compete with other blockchain platforms. The ETF outflows are something to monitor, but I'm not hitting the panic button yet. After such a strong run, some consolidation and profit taking is healthy for the market. And the price action? XRP is showing resilience. The fact that it's holding above $2 despite the ETF outflows tells me there's still strong underlying demand. The big picture here is that XRP's fundamentals continue to strengthen, whether it's tech partnerships, regulatory clarity, or institutional adoption through ETFs. Short-term price volatility is just noise compared to the long-term trajectory. That said, I always remind everyone to do your own research and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Crypto is volatile, and what goes up can come down just as quickly. So that's where we stand with XRP today. Major tech partnerships, some profit taking in the ETFs, but overall still showing strength. What do you think about the Amazon AI partnership? Is this as bullish as I think it is, or am I reading too much into it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. And if you found this breakdown helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for daily XRP and Ripple updates. I'm Kara, and I'll see you in the next one.